Hi guys, it is Garrett Stewart with Keller Williams Group 1 Inc. and Harpole Real Estate Group. It is time to take a look at the real estate market and see what happened in September in the Reno Sparks market. We'll take a look real quick and see what happened in the home prices. And we've been tracking this for a while now and seeing the prices slowly going up. And the last few months we've kind of stabilized a little bit. And again, we had that big drop last month though, and now we're up from $370,000 to $374,000. So it did increase a little bit, but an interesting thing about that is if you look at the Reno market specifically, the market price per home, median home price went down, and so did Sparks. But that just means that more homes were selling in Reno this year or this month, and that offset the numbers to make it look like for the Reno Sparks combined total, it looked like it went up. But in reality, both Reno and Sparks are actually down in median home price. So we've been watching this as the home prices go up. We know that inventory's been an issue with what's causing these home pricing issues. So we've watched and continue to see inventory go, and they rise and go up and down each summer. They go up and down in the winter time. And sales, what's interesting is sales, you can see, or this is the black line here, tends to follow what's happening in the inventory the last 2 years. Well, it's finally starting to drop here, and it's doing the opposite trend of sales going down and inventory going up, which is good news because we need the inventory, and that's helping us a lot. So comparing that year over year from the inventory or the sales that we had last year compared to now is over 28% drop in inventory, which is a big drop year over year. So that's causing a lot of inventory to stack up since we're seeing less sales. Comparing that year over year for inventory year over year from September 2017 to 2018 went up 24%, over 24%. So overall sales are going down, inventory is going up, which is making it a little bit easier for home buyers to find the right home. That means we have finally crossed over the 3-point mark for September. So we went from 2.4 months of inventory to 3.1 months of inventory for September. And we haven't seen that for a while now, years actually. So it's really good to finally hit that line. That basically means as soon as we go off or stop putting homes on the market, it takes over 3 months for every home to get sold in the Reno Sparks area. And we're really shooting for the 6-month mark is what's going to be considered a neutral market. A buyer or a seller's market is anything above or below that. And what's really helping with this inventory levels too is new construction. New construction levels are going up. So year over year, new build starts. This is a national statistics here from the Census Bureau. Is up 9.4%. Completions are up 11.2%, and sales are over almost 13% up. And as you can see, everything's going up. That's helping the inventory a lot here in the area. You've probably been seeing a lot of the new builds come in. And I just wanted to go over this one real quick with you just to really show how much sales have been affected year over year in September. So this is September 2018, 17, September 2016, 2015, and 2014. And looking at the sale numbers here, we did 439 sales total for September compared to 612 last year, 633, 572, and 509. So you can see in September, we're normally sitting between 500 and 600 range, and we were well below that average. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that to see what happens. And you can kind of see those statistics around and see how the numbers have been really changing and how our prices have been going up every year for the last 5 years. Now, one of the biggest things to watch for and what's really going to affect our market in the coming months is mortgage rates. You might have heard that the Federal Reserve announced an increase in mortgage rates or in the rates, and that of 0.25%. They're saying they're going to go up again another 0.25% by the end of the year. So how that's going to affect and see where we're going into 2019, it's going to lower the amount of the pricing of homes that you can buy. And I'm going to show you that in the next slide here. And statistically, for every 1% an interest rate goes up, your buying power goes down 10%. So if you're looking for around a $2,000 payment and you were at a 4.5 interest rate, you could buy a $400,000 home. Versus if you once it got up to the 5.5% and a payment of $2,044, pretty close, you could only buy a $370,000 house. So again, that was a $30,000 drop just from that. So overall, if you're a seller, that's going to be less sellers or less buyers being able to qualify for your home. If you're a buyer, you're not going to be able to qualify for maybe that perfect home that you want. So if you are looking to get into the housing market and before it gets a little bit harder to get the perfect home for you, give me a call and let's sit down and go over it. And I always love puns, so let's carve out some time to meet, get together, and go over your real estate needs. So give me a call. My name is Garrett Stewart, and my phone number is 775-636-8250. I'd love to help you with your real estate needs. Have a great day.